Let's be real. Biological classification can be a pretty tough chapter, right? You've got all those kingdoms, classes, and these really strange names: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Phycomycetes. I mean, it's a lot to try and keep straight in your head. But what if I told you we have a secret weapon? A set of super simple, kind of fun tricks that can turn all that confusion into total clarity. Well, today, I'm gonna share that secret weapon with you: Mnemonics. Welcome to EduRev. I'm gonna be your guide today, and trust me, we're not just gonna make this chapter easy, we're actually gonna make it fun. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning with the foundation of everything: the five kingdoms. How in the world are you supposed to remember Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia and keep them all in order? It's actually really simple. Just remember this one little phrase: map of places. Go on, say it out loud: map of places. So check this out. Here's how this little phrase works its magic. The ma in mape, that's for Monera. The P is for Protista. OF stands for fungi. PA in places is for Plantae. And that last A is for Animalia. See? It's all packed right in there. Awesome, right? So now that we've got the big picture, let's take a deep dive into two of the kingdoms that can be a little tricky: Protista and Fungi. Okay, it's one thing to remember the kingdom Protista. But what about its five major groups: dinoflagellates, chrysophytes, euglenoids, slime molds, and protozoans? Wow, that's a mouthful. So, how are we going to tackle that? With a picture in your mind. Seriously, I want you to imagine a big, clumsy dinosaur, and it's carefully carrying an egg on a very, very slippery place. You got that image in your head? A dinosaur carrying an egg on a slippery place. And this is exactly why it works so well. Every part of that silly image you just pictured is a key to one of those five groups. Let's break it down. Let's crack the code. D for dinosaur is dinoflagellate. C for carrying, chrysophytes. E for egg is euglenoids. S for slippery is slime molds. And P for place is protozoans. And just like that, you've memorized all of them. So cool! Alright, let's switch gears and jump over to Kingdom Fungi. For this one, I want you to think of a delicious snack. Maybe something like a vada pav. We're just gonna tweak one letter and call it Bada pav. This simple, tasty little word holds the four major classes of fungi. B is for Basidiomycetes, A is for Ascomycetes, D is for Deuteromycetes, and P is for Phycomycetes. Bada pav. It really is as easy as that. But wait, we can go even deeper. What if you need examples for Basidiomycetes? No problem. Just plan the little trip from Agra to the US via Pakistan. This gives you Agaricus, Eustilago, and Puccinium. How about examples for Ascomycetes? So simple. Just imagine this sentence: write yes with a new pencil. This is going to give you yeast, Aspergillus, Neurospora, and Penicillium. And finally, for Phycomycetes, it's just a simple name: Ramu. R for Rhizopus, A for Albugo, and Mu for Mucor. Incredible, right? We've just navigated all the complexities of Kingdom Fungi with just a few simple phrases. Alright, you're doing great. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's tackle those other confusing terms that always seem to show up on exams: viruses, viroids, and lichens. Okay, first up, virus versus viroid. They sound almost identical, but they have one absolutely crucial difference. And the secret to never ever mixing them up is hidden right in the sound of their names. Okay, here's the hack, and it's brilliant. The end of the word virus kind of sounds like yes. So, yes, it has a protein coat. Now, the end of viroid sounds like avoid. So, it avoids having a protein coat. Simple, effective, and I promise you, you'll never forget it. Okay, last challenge in this section, lichens. We all know they're made of an algal part and a fungal part. But what about those scientific names, Phycobiont and Mycobiont? How do you remember which is which? With two more fun little images. For the algal part, the Phycobiont, I want you to think of an Alfonso mango. And for the fungal part, the Mycobiont, just think of a funny mouse. Funny starts with F for fungal and mouse starts with M, just like Mycobiont. Boom! Problem solved. Wow, we have covered so much ground so quickly. We've taken what seems like a really complex chapter and we've broken it down into these simple, memorable little pieces. So let's do one final recap just to put all these amazing tools together. And here it is, your ultimate mnemonic cheat sheet. Let's just quickly run through everything we've learned. For the 5 kingdoms, we've got map of places. For Protista, it's our dinosaur. For fungi, it's Bada and all its little submnemonics. The yes/avoid trick for viruses and viroids. And of course, Alfonso mango and the funny mouse for lichens. It's all right here for you. You know, the big takeaway here is that you are now equipped. With these simple tricks, this entire chapter isn't something to be scared of anymore. It's just a puzzle, and you now have all the pieces to solve it. You can absolutely master this. I really hope this helped you out. If you're looking for even more chapter summaries, awesome video lectures, and thousands of practice tests to make sure you're totally ready for any exam, go ahead and download the EduRev app today. You can find it on the Play Store and the iOS app.